it's an exciting time of year for those of us who look forward to the Interior Design Show, one of the best decor shows here in this country. Please welcome Brian Gluckstein. Hey!
Hi there.
How are you? So you did some looking around for us at IDS. You're going to give us the preview.
The preview of some of the latest things.
Because there's so much to see, so it's nice to sort of get a sense of the vibe that you're going to see when you get to IDS. And the pieces are always kind of these one-of-a-kind, original pieces.
They are. They're manufactured pieces and original pieces. There's different areas of the show, and a lot of the manufacturers are introducing a lot of new product.
Right.
So this is a chance for them to get feedback from people that come in, thousands of people that come through the show, and to launch new products. So that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, it's busy, and you get stopped constantly.
Constantly.
You're so good too. I mean, if you do see him, say hi for sure. He will stop, he will talk, he will hang out.
By the end of the show.
Yes, you were kissed out by the end of the show. You're always so polite, which is awesome.
I love it. I love everybody that comes to the show. If they're interested in design, I love them.
Yeah, no, you're very good. Okay, so let's start with this. I love this art.
This is from a company called Gallery Child, and what they do is they come to your house and they look at your decor, and then your child goes to the studio and paints one of these paintings. Oh. So these are your children. Now this one is, she was, I think,
Grace?
4. Yes, Grace was 4 when she painted this.
She's a genius!
And then when she was 9, she went back and painted this one.
Are you serious?
That's quite a painting for a 9-year-old.
No kidding.
Or 4. Now this one is done by a child. This child is 3.
What?
So imagine having your child paint this. You have this for the rest of your life. Like, this is first of all, the kids are great, and they're guided, and I just think it's a great thing to have forever.
Yeah, and you know what? That is the sort of thing a kid can do. We've always joked around that you can get $1 million piece of art, but if you give your kids some paint, they can do it too.
There it is.
Right?
And I think it's great to get kids into art and get them creative and off the electronics and onto the into the paint.
Well, the other thing is they go to your house.
They go to your house.
I think that's great. They get a sense of your decor, and then they basically decide with the child what colors they're going to use. So if you live in the GTA, we actually have a great prize for you from Gallery Child. It's valued at more than $800. Follow us at CityLineCA, retweet our contest tweet. Someone from Gallery Child is going to come to your house. They're going to help your family select a color palette, and then your kid is going to go to the studio and create one of these, a la Grace. Isn't that nice?
And
really
then this sconce is quite fun.
It is, it's cute.
Yes.
I can see it in the children's room.
Yes, isn't that great? This is from a company called Yadro, very famous company. We all know them for the porcelain figurines and things like that. They've gone a little fun with this sconce, and even the shade is porcelain. It looks like silk, but it's porcelain, so a lot of fun with that.
Very cute.
Color and humor. This is a table from Avenue Road, and I love this table. Actually, I have one of these. They come in different colors. They have different metals on the bottom. Beautiful pieces. These are like jewels for the space.
Yeah, they are. They're very sleek. They don't take up a lot of space, but they have a high impact.
And they look great when they're nested because you have all different sizes, but they look beautiful when the light shines through them. Now, this swivel chair from Studio Lulo, I love this chair.
Well, it matches you. Sit in it.
Exactly.
It's like perfect. It was like
Wasn't
made for Brian.
Made for me? This and the crib are made for me.
Yes, you're going to see the bassinet that also Brian will be climbing into later.
You can see. My shoes match the wood, and my clothes match the chair.
They made it for you.
I love swivel chairs. I'm a nut for swivel chairs.
So
this
do
is
I.
Great.
If you're a little bit lazy, that's a good piece of furniture to have.
Yes, exactly.
You never have to get out.
Near the counter, you just swivel around.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have this table here from Nomo Creations, and I love the fact we're seeing a lot of colored mirror now. These bronze mirrors, gray mirrors, things like that, not just clear mirror. So this is a mix between sort of that handcrafted sort of the wood and then this modern bronze mirror. I love it. I think it's a great way to bring sort of that sort of wood natural look into a very modern, cool table.
And that whole, you know, black mirror thing is reminiscent of the 80s, sort of like my jacket.
It's coming back.
Right? It's all coming back.
If you keep it long enough, it's back.
It'll just come back.
Even shag.
Even shag.
Even shag.
Yes.
Believe it or not. Remember, we used to rake our way out of the room with the rake? That was my task, rake the living room.
It's a good job for a kid.
That's when I knew I should be a designer. I was raking the house. Now this is from Resource Furniture.
That's a good coffee table.
Well, a great coffee table. And well, let me show you the chairs first. Look how thin those chairs are.
Ooh, that's a good foldable chair.
So if you need foldable chairs to put these in a closet, you put 4 or 6 of these chairs, or if you live in a small condo, you need extra chairs. This is really thin. You don't get any thinner than this, and you can hang them on the wall.
Yeah, that's great.
Now, they're great for sort of furniture that's multi-purpose. This is a great coffee table, walnut with the metal base, and again, great for condos or your den.
Ooh,
so it goes like that.
Great.
And then
you have a kitchen table or a dining table or a desk or whatever you want to use. Oh, that's easy.
That's a big table.
That is great. I was not expecting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people around that table.
You can fit a lot of people around this table. It's a great table.
Yeah.
What I like about it is great for condos. If you have a small space and you can't have a living room and a dining room, have this and those. Or if you want a games table in your house and you play games or bridge or anything like that.
You can fold it up and put it away. Well, after the show today, we're going to be drawing for a gift card to use at Resource Furniture. So thank you so much for that. That's great. Piece immediately, and I thought, isn't this unique? It looks like a grandfather clock, but
sort of a hip grandfather clock, completely. And what I love about this is there's a whole section at the Interior Design Show which is about handmade pieces. This is from Joseph Emile. Purple Heart is the wood, and this Brazilian cherry, great piece. It's sort of the old grandfather clock, but a little hipper.
That's gorgeous.
Speaking of hip, we've got Artemano, which is the mix of reclaimed wood and metal to give you that industrial look. I think this is great. This can go in a hall, rec room, just a great look. Great for lofts and things like that.
Nice looking filing cabinet too, if you want to get fancy with your filing cabinet. I think that's beautiful.
Fantastic. And then what, you know, every kid should look like the way I dress. So from Monte Design, this crib for the 40-year-old baby.
Yes.
I just love this, the flannel and the walnut and the chrome. Isn't this hip?
That is perfect. If I was going to do it again, I would need that piece.
Exactly.
That is
just love
perfect.
it. This is great. So there's so much to look at the Interior Design Show and so many different things. There's something for everybody, but there's a lot of really cool things out there. I think everybody should check it out.
Everyone should check it out. We're going to make that easy for you because after the show, you're all getting tickets to go to the Interior Design Show. Yes, that's exciting. And also, we talked about these lovely things right here. Everyone in the audience is going to take home a set of slate tea light candle holders. They're beautiful. Isn't that so original? I love that.